This is a brief guide focused on acquiring the 11 dragon riding glyphs, or talent points, within the Azure Span of the Dragon Isles. This route has been designed so that you can pick up all of the glyphs in one continuous circle around the map, ending where you began. This will provide a smooth experience if you want to pull this video up while you're leveling your character through the different Dragonflight zones. As a quick note, this video does leverage a technique with dragon riding which allows me to avoid ever touching the ground. I've covered how to accomplish this in a different video, and I highly recommend checking it out to save yourself both time and general headache when traversing the Dragon Isles. You should see an annotation appearing now if you want to learn more about that. Hi everyone, welcome in. My name is Rothmar and I'm here to help make World of Warcraft more approachable to everybody. I've put a lot of time into this game and I want others to enjoy it as well. Let's go ahead and jump right in. The first point for the Azure Span, we're going to be beginning in Fork River Crossing. This is where the first quest for the Azure Span is, so we're going to go ahead and zoom in. And the first point will be located directly east of us atop a tall tower. In fact, if we face our camera eastwards and look up, you'll see a tall tower here, and the point is located up at the top of it. We'll go ahead and jump off, use the dragon riding technique that I talked about to gain a lot of speed, and we'll fly above the tower, grab the dragon riding point, and then optionally land on top of the tower to begin recharging vigor if you wish. The second point in the Azure Span will be found northeast of us. Look for the river with an island in the center of it. It'll be just south of the right side of the island. We'll go ahead and jump off this tower and begin flying northeast. You'll eventually find the next glyph flying above the bridge in front of a large collapsed dome with 2 dragon statues in front of it. The third point will be located southeast of our current location. Look for this curved ridge on the map that's above a couple of mounds drawn in. It'll be located directly east of here. Once again, we can go ahead and drop off this bridge, get some speed, and begin heading southeast. This point will be located inside of a broken tower, which makes it not visible when approaching from this direction. Be prepared to slow down, swing around, and enter the tower that you see here in order to get the third point. The fourth point will be located southeast once again. Look for an ice lake with a lava lake next to it. The point will be on the backside of that lava lake. We'll go ahead and jump off, begin flying to the southeast, and we'll look for a large circle structure to the entrance of a cave. The point is located on the backside above the large arm of fire above the cave. The fifth point is located quite close, located inside of the eastern part of this recess to the other side of the mountains on the south. We'll begin flying south by jumping off, gaining some speed, gaining some height, and looking for a large tower on the eastern side of this recess. It'll be located at the top. Point 6 is also located inside of a tower directly south of us. Follow the river until it falls off a cliff and look on the eastern side for this broken tower. That's where point 6 will be located. Go ahead and jump off, get our speed, begin flying south, and look for the broken tower on the eastern side of the river. It should pop into view here, and you'll have the 6 point collected. Point 7 is located above a waterfall, no more towers. We'll head to the south, but mostly to the west. You'll find this boot shape with this little other boot shape located inside of it on the map. We're going to be heading to the eastern part of the boot toe. We'll go ahead and jump off, get some speed, and begin heading directly west. As you approach it, be sure to look down as it's quite far below you where the actual waterfall is itself. We can swoop through and pick up point number 7. Point 8 is located directly north of us. We'll follow the river up until we see a group of towers located here. It'll be on this first one. Luckily, it's actually not in a tower this time, but rather next to one in front of a large oak tree. Redwood? I'm not sure. Trees aren't my specialty. Glyphs are. We're going to fly north until we find the large glowing disc in front of the giant fir tree? Question mark? It's fine. Go ahead and grab point 8 and we'll land on one of the towers. The 9th point is located mostly west and a bit south in the Azure Archives. This one will require a fair amount of height, so again I highly recommend checking out the video mentioned earlier as it'll be at about the crystal height above the 3rd platform that you see before us. You won't be able to see it as you approach, however it's on the back side of the top tier of crystals as seen here. The 10th point is the farthest one away so far, located over near the Breckenhide Hollow area. Find the flight path, go up north to where the 2 sidewise eyelashes are, and it'll be in this little peninsula north of there. We'll go ahead and aim our camera down, get some speed, and luckily this entire area is mostly coasting downwards, so feel free to use all of the speed boost skills rather than the height ones. As we approach the area, look for a tall tree atop a small hill, and it'll be located up in the air on the backside of that tree. The 11th and final point you can find by following the inland river, which goes up and then branches into two forks. Find the peninsula that it creates and it'll be on the slightly north side of that break. We'll begin flying up, heading mostly east here, and we'll look for a large broken tree in this area that has our final glyph hovering right above it. Optionally, if you now wish to return to the first quest within the Azure Span, you can find it by going to this flight path here to the northeast, jumping down, flying through some trees and some mountains and waterfalls to get back to the initial Fork River crossing that we left when we started this quest to begin with. If this guide has helped you in any way, please be sure to leave a like on the video so that fellow dragon riding enthusiasts can stumble across it as well. Did you enjoy the video but wish I'd cover a topic that you've been wanting to know more about? Then go ahead and leave a comment on which content you would like me to address next. I highly value community feedback and want to help others where I'm able to, so let me know which guides you would like to see in the future. And, as always, if you want to see more guides from me in the future, be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, please remember to be safe and be nice to the fellow players out there.